The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just like any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
Hey, watch the side. Black 20. Watch the screen. Alert, alert. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Ready?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break up a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets your defense to the secondary.
First carry for James Conner. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go, Zach. White 80. 50. Here we go, here we go. Pilot, 64, weak. Back.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Watch the whip.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily enough.
Mixon will try the right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get it done.
taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to. He still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. And that play got bottled up.
Second and 11. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I got you.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They come out here in the
60 outlaw. Greystone travel. Switch it.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Get ready.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Set! Black 20!
55! Hey, eat! I don't even know why this team showed up.
Check it back or check. Show that bench release and go. Mike, 5-5. Hey, Haywood! 5-5. I got it. Lose,
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You go tight.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
All right, now.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Tackles.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Let's go, fellas.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete, it's Johnson. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They'll run it now, out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, Connor plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
From the 27, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
Ready.
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking to the ball.
Yes, so don't leave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Joe Mixon. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
60 yards. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Ricky.
Now back to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Now, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the way we can get it done.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, watch this.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Room here to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We got to get to the ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
51. Oh, you got deep?
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. Now it's Roethlisberger. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Steelers with the football, the trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. And now here is another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave it with a third and just a few inches. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Brendan, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Watch the twist.
Check 9, check 9. 61, matchbox lights. Lead River.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
That's trash.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3.
Come on, fellas.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Check 15, check 15.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Check 13, check 13.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Alert!
On the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch the shift.
Ready?
Once again, they wait with Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Bengals on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
On third down, Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On to kick as he sends it away. Here's Switzer. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. A fourth quarter score from the Meadowlands. The Raiders have widened their lead even further. If they could win that game, it would mean win number 11 for them on the season. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Shift. Sponge.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Alert. Mike 55, Mike 55. Middle.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in their own color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 30 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, no passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
There we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Look at me.
And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They come out here in the eye.
10 Lobo.
Double dog. That's the way. Kill.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Recon, 132 fighter. Now.
Mixon fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
All day, baby.
Carl Lawson on the tackle.
Dad, like 30. Check 55, Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Cincinnati, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get to stay home again.
I'ma tell you I'm